Water. Earth. Fire. Air. Toad. Have we gone too far? Maybe. I don't know. I was told welcome. Unique decks. I don't know if this one's gonna be good, but we're doing Toph, the first Metalbender. 1, a red, a green, and a white for a 3/3. And non-token artifacts are lands in addition to other types. Why is that important? Because at the beginning of your end step, you can earthbend onto an artifact. And that's what we're gonna do. We got Candy Trail. Turn it into a 2/2 when it dies and comes back into play. We get the Scry, or we could sack it, gain 3 life, and Scry 2 when it comes back into play. Barrels of Blasting Jelly for 5 mana. We could deal 5 damage to target creature. To any creature. I guess you could do it to your own creature. I don't know why you would do that, but it also helps us mana fix as well. So, you deal 5 damage to target creature, then it comes back, and you can do it again. Boombox. 6 mana though. I tried 4 of them and it just less and less it got. But you can destroy an artifact, a creature, and a land for 6 mana, and then it comes back into play because if you earthbend it, and comes right back. Carrot Cake, another scryer, make some tokens. Collector's Cage, pretty sweet. I almost think we should have 2 of these. Because once you get the hideaway out, so you no longer have the hideaway card, then you can make it into a creature, and when it dies, you get a new hideaway. Legion Extruder does 2 damage when it enters. Could also sack other artifacts. Not that we need any ability to sack them, because they, mostly have their own abilities. Tough Cookie can sack itself, comes back. Not really something that we really want to earthbend, but it's just a, nice creature. Could turn our artifacts into 4/4 creatures that can attack people. Badgermole, because it's earthbending 1, so it kind of helps with the Toph plan. So if Toph's in play and we draw a Badgermole Cub later on in the game, which is, usually when you draw it later, it's not as good. But if we have Toph in play, earthbending onto an artifact is pretty great. Got the Survey Mechan in here. I did have more of these at one point, but getting to 10 mana is kind of hard. So you pay 10, sacrifice it, it deals 3 damage to any target. You draw 3 cards and you gain 3 life. And it costs X less, where X is the number of differently named lands. It sounds really great, but getting this and Toph onto the field at the same time is very difficult. But all of your artifacts become lands. So that means your Tough Cookie, your Legion Extruder, your Collector's Cage, that's 3 lands with different names to help with reducing this cost down to 7, plus your other lands that you have. It sounds really great, but getting it in practice is kind of sucky. Also, earthbending onto this hexproof creature that has flying is a pretty good deal too. Those are all the artifacts. We got Dusk Rose and Torch the Tower for removal. And Annie's Joins Up is a late addition, but getting double Toph triggers at your end step is really sweet, really good. We got the other Toph in there. In practice, I haven't seen it in play yet, but when it enters, you do discard a card. If you do, you return an instant sorcery from your graveyard to your hand, and whenever you cast a spell, earthbend 1. And if it's a lesson, we don't have lessons, so don't worry about that +1/+1 counter. But the idea is you cast a spell, any spell, could be a creature, could be a non-creature, and then you earthbend. So then we can earthbend our artifacts. That's the idea. Haven't seen it in play yet. And late edition, the Water Tribe Rallier. We got a lot of these artifacts sitting around. We can waterbend 5. Look at the top 4 cards of our library. Reveal a creature, power 3 or less. We got 17 creatures, and everything has power 3 or less. So it's a possibility that we might whiff, but if we find a creature, this is one of these. 1 Origin of Metalbending to protect or destroy artifacts. Secret Tunnel. Because it can't be blocked when you earthbend onto it. Also have the Vigilance land in there as well for a scry, and so when it dies it can scry. 1 Commercial District, which I feel like we should have more of, because I'm always looking for that Surveil land, but that's what we have. one bossing, sing, and ridgeline, and then the rest of the stuff is hopefully to be able to cast our spells on time. You know, there's a few cards that could be going in there. Twitching Doll, Nutrient Block, Indestructible Artifact Creature would be pretty sweet. Perfected Pastry. The Bear Trap is a cheap way to do 3 damage. Redshift could help us get to that 6 mana for the Boombox, because you could tap for mana equal to its power. So if it's a 2/2, it's not an artifact, so you can't earthbend onto it. Mazebind Tone's interesting idea. Unidentified Hovership would be pretty sweet as well, because even if it dies, you know, they manifest red, but we have a lot of ground blockers, so, you know, we're just concerned about the flyers. And, you know, toughness 5 or less. Overflower Shearpaw, just another different ability, but it doesn't get lands, it only gets one thing. The Minion Bracelet is something that I'm very interested in, because you could just take another turn, and then you exile it, and it'll come back into play. Then you earthbend, but you can only activate it as a sorcery, so I guess you can't do it every single turn. You would be able to take every other turn from your opponent. Joshua sounds really sweet with anti-joins up. Deals 2 damage to each opponent on Saga 1, and so that would be 4 damage, and then 4 damage again, so that's 8 damage you would deal, and then it's a flying lifelinker, so you would gain that life back, which would be pretty sweet. But it's 5 mana to transform it, and yeah, just something that would be interesting. The Crown's interesting as well, because you could sack it to draw cards. Tempting Apple's kind of interesting as well, because you could sack it to make opponent lose life, and then take control of their creature when it comes back into play. And Archive, just to draw 2 cards. Let's get in some games and see if we can win some. Opponent goes first. Got Torch Tower, got green mana, got red mana. Matcher's tapped is fine. Torch your little... Oh no, no grandma? Guess I'm putting out another one of these. Pretty good. We're gonna need 6 mana, so we got 4. Just need 2 more. They might have a quench up. Cauldron would be terrible right now. I'm fine not doing anything. I'll wait for next turn for the quench. I think Badgermole 1/2. Change this land. You have 2. I guess you won't have enough anyway. I don't know what we're playing. We haven't shown them anything. Now they could have the dragon, I suppose. I assume they're gonna torch the cub before the land comes into play. No. Interesting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They just keep them both? Let's just keep them both. I think we're not going to attack here, right? I'm going to draw a card with the candy trail. Get that boombox. We're going to need it for the cauldron. Okay. I'll take another scry. Just for your accumulating knowledge? Yeah. And they're setting up. So we probably want to save this Badgermole Cub. What do they have for artifact removal? Nothing, I think. Okay. It's pretty good. Why would you not hit the cub? I don't know. Okay. take another scry. Maybe I changed my mind on that land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks good. Hit you for 2. Take the lead. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No discard? Might as well draw here, because I mean, maybe I should save it for the torch, but one artifact, no creatures, one land. They could have a counterspell for ability? Be pretty crazy. I should attack first. Yeah. Okay. Get the secret tunnel ready. Where is it at? My cabbages. I don't have secret tunnel? That's rough, buddy. Oh. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, sure, green. I think I want to put it on the secret tunnel, but I don't think I'm attacking this turn. Because I still have the quench. Guess we'll find out. Sack this thing. Monument number 2 down. They could have the bounce, right? So they can get the bounce back, and then I have to sack something else. Okay. No Grand Grand? Grand Grand? Fireball to her face. I need an artifact though. If you could tap out, that'd be great. You're gonna torch the Toph cookie? That's your 3rd combustion technique? Do, 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 do. Okay. Sure. Bye bye, Grand Grand. Get this nice scry on. I think we're well positioned against these decks. I don't need another Badgermole, I think. 2, 3, 4. Yep, just looking for utility. I mean, I guess they have like accumulate knowledge and stuff. Beating the World Championship deck with our spicy brew. Earth. Mario, it's a me. How you get that name, bro? It's messed up. I go first. Badgermole into Collector's Cage into Toph Cookie. Are they both foundries? Okay, intercept. Do we Badgermole? I think we Badgermole. Or is it just Toph Cookie? I think we Toph Cookie. And then Badgermole on 3. And we can animate that land to Water Tribe Rallier. Collector's Cage. We won't have enough mana though. Fine with this one. I think we Collector's Cage. I mean, they could Seam Rip it, I guess. Annie's joins up. Tackle, that's a pretty good turn 3? Turn 2? Turn 3? They could have Seam Rip. Okay. There goes my Annie's joins up. Son of a bitch. So you're just stupid Simulacrum deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we can, if we don't draw anything. We don't have, yeah, could be rough. Okay. That's a weird inclusion in your Simulacrum deck. Well. Toph? I don't know. I think we lose this game. We really need to hit something to blow up the Star Cage. We have 2 things. But, yeah, they just had the nuts draw without drawing any extra cards. I guess they had Nutrient blocked. Drew 1 extra card. Well, what are you gonna do? See, we want that Surveil land. We're flooded out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lands. Yeah. Not much we could do. I think we just scoop this one up. Nut draw. Mario, that's crazy that you got a nut draw.
Fire.
Four lands. No tap lands. We need a plains. Is this a Badgermole Cub on 2? We have all the colors. I think this is Carrot Cake on 2, right? I think it's Carrot Cake on 2. And then Badgermole on 3. We'll keep that removal. I don't know. I don't even know if we Badgermole on 3. We might need Badgermole on 4. Okay. This is probably airship deck. No attacks, seems good. So we Badgermole. This makes 2 mana. This costs there, this and this. I think we're still short. I think I should have Badgermole there. Alright, cool. I'll definitely trade you 2 rabbits for Umbercella Zealot. I accept that trade. No problem, bro. They could have sacrifice effects. So the question is 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I really want to attack though. They're tapped out though. Maybe they're stuck on lands. Let's make this Verge attack, right? Swing it in. Back down to 20. I think they're stuck on lands. They have some kill spell. Okay. great. I think we Survey Mechan? And then next turn we can turn the candy trail or the barrel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we turn the barrel into something. Dark Confidant. Yeah. Nah, I don't want you drawing cards, bro. I'm the only one that gets to draw cards. Okay. No sack outlet. It's perfectly fine. Oh, they're gonna get rid of Toph. Got another one? Without drawing any extra cards? Come on, bro. Okay. It's gonna enter tapped. Nope. You look like you're doing just fine. Look like you're doing just fine. Look like you're doing just fine. I think we... this? Like a 4/4. Attack 4. 5, 6, 7. It's pretty good. Put him down to 6. This is puts him to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. I think this costs 5. Now you have 2 cards left and plenty of lands. What are you gonna do? Okay. Well, it looks like you're doing just fine. It's like a barrel the zealot. Sephiroth. Just need to get him down to 3. 5 mana open. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yep. Another sacrifice. Ugh. Looks like you're doing just fine. Do 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 do. I hope it's the right one, right? Enter the battlefield this turn, yeah. Make this a 4/4. Attack with this, attack with this, attack with this. Lethal. They go back up to 3. I don't want none of those. Does they have another sack outlet? I guess I could warp in that dude. Okay. It's pretty good. Sweet tea. I mean, they were at 2 lands and they're crying? I don't understand why you're crying at 2 lands. Everything you need to cast is 2. Water. So if we have the torch, I think it's good. I still like the cookie on 2 and save the Badgermole for when we have a land untapped. Do we candy trail here? If they put down... I think we can cookie here. If they put down like the cat or the bat, it'll only gain 1 counter. We could still torch it. Or it's another raise the pass deck. Yeah, Pride Mate. I think we still torch it. Oh, it's a 3/3. I guess the Pride Mate's the worst of the bunch. Yep. We have to do it right now, I think. We'll take the land. And then I think we attack. They're 21. I think we Badgermole. It just doesn't matter. We're looking for some souls. I guess we're putting this out. 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. 4, 5. Do they have another Pride Mate? If they do, we're in trouble. Just looking for Toph. The hell is that? Okay. Secret Tunnel? Don't need that, I don't think. No attacks. Resplendent Angel, why? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only costs 5. It's pretty good. Next turn it'll cost 5. We'll have 5 if the Badgermole Cub survives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we have 6 mana. I broke their brain with a Survey Mechan. I think we have to take out the Angel. I don't know. Do we? Do we need to take out the Angel? That's a question. I don't like that. I think we have to take out the Angel. Don't like that. It's 5 mana. They're 1 mana away. Are they making an Angel? Come on, man. That sucks, bro. That was the game right there. What a hand. What a hand, dude. This is when? At the beginning of each end step? And this costs 6 to activate. Yeah, we're gonna have to block with the Mechan and then... Okay. Take the Badgermole. Okay. Alright, take it 7 in the air. I think... Oh, I'll just block it actually. Still that 4/4 in the air. That one turn, dude. That's not enough. I think Secret Tunnel? Now we hold up 2. This makes 3 mana? Huh. I guess I could attack with 4, but they have like a chump blocker. That's 2 power. Yeah. At 4/4. One turn of the 4/4, man. That sucks. We could pump this up to a 3. Five or more? Can't let him solve that, right? This is just death. Oh, it didn't matter. Scoop it up, man. That's scoop of shame. That gains him life too. Just should have stayed on my path. But either way, they're getting this back. I mean, how are you gonna deal so much damage? I mean, they didn't draw any extra cards. Enters tapped. Okay. I mean, counter away, bro. Counter away. Oh, just abandoned attachments. Cool. Or mill deck? I need that surveil land, man. Badgermole just isn't doing it. At least the next Badgermole is protected. Quarry Mountain Monastery. No? A counterspell? No? Okay. I mean, we should beat this deck if this is the champ. Well, it's not the championship deck because they're playing Master Baku. Or hold up this, although this might be better to destroy the monument if they're playing monument. I don't know if they are. Could be playing the crabs. A 3 mana. If you're playing it, you got me, bro. You baited me. You baited. Could have bounce effect. Okay. Yeah. The hell? I just have too many lands. Earthbend onto this thing. I guess you want to make the 1/1s better than 1/1 because they have that spell that deals 1 to everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands in 11 cards. And 3 of them are Badgermole Cubs. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Now I have to tap this Plains and the Stomping Ground. Yep, that's the one. Hit him. Survey Mechan. Just need a Toph. They've gotten through all 3 of my Badgermoles. What a shame. But they will have stuff for Toph. Combustion technique number 1. 2 firebend. Firebend doesn't work, so we want to get rid of their combustion techniques. Are they playing Monument? Doesn't look like it. I think they're crabs. I guess we'll start seeing them, huh? And Dragon. Okay, well... yeah, I wish there were Surveil lands. Okay. Enter tapped, bro. They always enter tapped. Now what are you gonna do? Oh my god, the lands, bro. Here's this new land that came into play. Yeah. 10 more cards? I got way more lands than you, bro. Just need to put you down to 3. Okay. Blocky, blocky. You don't want this, right? Should I save it for Grandma? Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even play land. I tapped out, though. Tapped out my red mana. Making mistakes. What, are you gonna bring back removal? You're at 6. You're about to die. Sure. Do we want to use the torch? I think I want a torch, right? They might have 2 spells. So it could be a mistake. Oh no, my earthbend land comes back. I'll just attack with 1. I'm at 20. You could bring it back. You can make an otter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. A 1 mana spell. Oh yeah, I guess it's a 2 mana spell. You're gonna draw more cards, but you're tapped out. You need to make a treasure. Okay. You have 2 blockers. You're dead, bro. You're dead, man. I'll draw 3 cards, because that's what that card does, bro. I can't beat regular decks, but the championship deck? Easiest wins of my life, dude. What do I think about the deck? Went 3 and 5, so not the best, but like 2-0 versus Izzet, I think. So yeah, started with Izzet Lessons, ended with Izzet Lessons. So if you want to beat Izzet Lessons, deck is destroying them. The cards that really mess them up are these two. And I guess Toph as well, and I guess the Cub. But Earthbended lands really screws up. Really screws them. 26 lands, don't want 26 though. Sacred Foundry, way too many of those. I did want another commercial district as well. I felt like I'm perfectly fine with tap land, but whenever I want to earthbend something, I want this to be earthbent or the surveil land or something. That being said, fix the mana base. Let's fix the rest of the deck. What was working? This was working good. Torch the Tower. Dusk Rose, I didn't really like it because we want to animate stuff, and if it has something under it, it's quite dangerous to animate. The Survey Mechan seemed pretty good. I think a third one of those, possibly. I know when I ran 4, it wasn't that great, but just for our 5 mana, you can deal 3, gain 3, draw 3. Is usually what happens. It's just with the mana base alone, right? Usually, like if you have 5 lands, they're usually 5 different lands or something like that. Quite possible. Or if you have a Cub out, helps with that. That being said, I really like the Carrot Cake. Seemed okay. Candy Trail seemed alright, but I think we had too many of them. Boombox never got to see it, so I would go down 1 on that. The Blasting Jelly, never see that either. The Extruder in 8 games, didn't see it, so I'm going to take that out. The Rallier, I didn't really like them. I think there was too many misses. Power 3 or less creatures, so we didn't have like high enough creature count. We only were at like 17 or 18. And I think that number needs to be up to 25 or something. So, yeah, I would take that out. I would take this out. Tough Cookie is really great. That being said, this little guy, the Redshift Rocketeer, can help out. And maybe it's just another target. I don't know. Some mana to go along with the Badgermole. And you could use it to activate that. You can use it to activate this. And another Collector's Cage would be great for the pumps. Pumpage. Metalbending, I could see going up on that. Toph. You never worked, dude. You never came out to play. And he joins up is really great. So being able to get like another legendary creature in the battlefield would be helpful, I think. So like definitely interested in Joshua. Seeing if Joshua could play out really good. Alright, 25 lands. That gives us 18 creatures plus 2. 19, 20? 20 creatures? We just don't have anything big to hit with a cage. But definitely wanted more removal too. Just was only to targets. We go down 1 on the Cub. Whew. Do you bling in the flower pot? Not the flower pot. Where is it? I really wanted to try out the Dominion Bracelet, but there's no way we're going to have a big enough power creature. Not that one. Not that one. It was food. Choose. The 3 polar porridge bowls. 3 bowls of porridge. You can do 2 damage, tap a creature, or gain life. I think I would go with that for removal. It seems crazy though. Like I'd rather have like Planeswalker removal, even though we've never seen it. Like I despise Get Lost. X damage to target creature Planeswalker 2 plus X the number of mountain vehicles. No, we don't have that. I guess you could do like an Obliterating Bolt. Something to do 6 damage would be good. But not for 4 mana. You could have some bite down about hard hitting questions. You could do Vivian. It's definitely interesting. Black. I totally want to get black in here. 4 damage to target player or planeswalker. Doesn't kill creatures though. That's what we're kind of looking for. I guess Annie joins up kind of does it. Boar Charm's quite interesting. Very unexpected. Over the porridge? I'll just put it over here. Some maybe pile. What else is in the maybe pile? Bear Trap, Nutrient Block, Rallier, we're gonna get rid of that. Bumble Flower. Extruder. What if we don't care about their lands? Like the Boombox just takes care of 3 things though. It's a land, an artifact, and a creature. For 1 extra power. Yeah, I think those would be the changes that I would make. Maybe it makes it better. I don't know. I want something else like the torch. Where is the torch? Oh. Yeah, I guess this is Planeswalkers too. I guess adding in another Annie joins up. This feels like we need another Torch the Tower, like something like that effect. Duelist, High Noon. We're not really that slow. Like, we're not super fast, but we don't really want to just cast 1 spell a turn because our stuff's kind of crap, right? I mean, the Legion, this is like any target. This should work, but we don't really want to sack stuff. Or slow burn. Is it just 1 Joshua? Let me look for a legendary creature. Oh, there's this thing. I haven't played her in so long. Eartha Joe, whenever an activated ability targets a creature or player, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for that copy. So these are all activated abilities. That's triggered ability. This is activated, but that doesn't target anyone. This is an activated ability. Eartha Joe might go good in this deck, actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 activated ability effects. 9, 10. Do you want the other lands? The other creature lands? The Spire's trash. Oh, that's not even the colors. It's a Prairie and a Bivouac. Bivouac? Prairie. Another tap land, though? The Bivouac would be good enough. I don't really like the Ridgeline. It does untap a creature, so it does like give you mana. I think that's how I make it better, I guess. I don't know, I still feel like it needs a little bit of more removal. I just don't know what it would be. Like airbending? Like, would you want Airbender's Ascension? So then you could blink? You don't want to blink anything. We're trying to make them all artifacts. Well, you could make this into a creature, and then you could airbend stuff on the regular. Like, that's a pretty sweet artifact. And it gives a creature flying. We're almost can cast Aang if we just add a little blue. Yeah, I guess that's what I would change it to. I'm going to put a deck list, this one and the other one. I'm going to try playing this one in a little bit once I get this video out. I was having trouble making this video and still isn't a great win rate of a deck, but it is a pretty fun deck and it gives you something different to do. Like, between the earthbending, you know, changing your artifacts, and then, you know, you're getting this nice cycling stuff. You just build up a nice wall, and then you slowly beat your opponent down to death. Hope you liked my Metalbending deck. And yeah, I'll put both decks in the description when I played, and then this updated version. And yeah, like and subscribe. See you guys next time.